Yo, 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 this is King Earner coming to you guys live and direct. First, hit the honorableearners.com, grab your CMOS Gold, grab your Honorable Earners wear, and be sure to look around because it may be an item that you're missing. And guess what? All those items aren't going to be there too long. It's going to be code of honor, honorable wear. That's all, live and direct. I wanted to speak on ALPO the Rat and 6ix9ine the New. Nicky Barnes mixed with a lot of AZ and a whole lot of other rats combined in one. ALPO, your advice to 6ix9ine would be what? After serving 30 years and being a rat, I'm pretty sure you have to be able to give a plan of what he should do now that he's stuck in WISAC. I mean, what are you guys going to come up with? Being as though y'all can't do anything. Being as though when you do move around, you got to move around with bodyguards, like bodyguards. That keeps you under the radar. Now you rats got to worry about who the bodyguards are, who their family is, because you don't know who is who. You guys are despicable. And ALPO is sad because I've been snatching honor lately, and I was thinking, you know, how I let you have it. How I gave the understanding of so many different ways of you ruining the community, and if the youngins followed you, they will end up like you, or even just doing time because of your false livelihood of trying to be a different guy. You can't be different. You can't go in the direction of honor because you never possessed it. I can't snatch your honor, ALPO. I can't. You know why I can't snatch it? You never possessed the honor. The only thing I can do is smack, 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 smack. That's all you can do to an ALPO. That's all you can do. The backhand of honor gives you that mindset of, I don't need to be around here. They need to get me in another block in a jail. They need to put me in another neighborhood. I need to call WISAC because this neighborhood specifically that has pure honor, ALPO and 6ix9ine and other rats like Preach aren't welcomed. Your whole falsehood of how you were supposed to be a G or a stand-up individual has no meaning here. The reason why it has no meaning because at the end of the day, when you think about these guys, they are the biggest illusion worldwide. What they're doing is they're giving our children the wrong message. They're giving our children the wrong leadership because their leadership has no meaning. Their leadership has no direction. They couldn't lead a blind man if they came to doing it. If his hand was out and he was crossing the street, they would have problems doing that because at the end of the day, they are rats. They are scums. The back of their spines should be pulled out of their bodies and thrown away into a river that's so deep that it's never understanding how far it actually went. Because they're the ones that's fooling our children. See, we teach our children one thing. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, our children go outside and they have that used to be what we had in us, the honor in the street form, you see? And they begin to say that I can market in this area. I can sell drugs. I can shoot people. I can do all these things, all because of what they heard of us doing when we were in our past. But there's an ALPO who comes up and slivers in the whole thing. And although your child was living in your footsteps, your child begins to understand that something is wrong after he's the only one that is working out. After he's the only one that's staying up nights, hustling day in and day out. The money ain't seeming the same. It ain't turning over like it's supposed to. And all your friends that was around when you had the Bitcoins, they not around anymore. Even ALPOs They have took and went their own direction. We got to begin to give them the understanding that they don't even want to go in the steps of daddy old past. But we have to speak in and give them understanding that if they did or if they are, pull away fast, get away from them rats. Because those rats have no honor. And if your father has to give you the truth or understanding that the street life don't have any benefits, then accept that. Don't go around being hard-headed, thinking that you know everything. Don't go around trying to be the tough guy at the schools and be the coolest dude. I got a car outside, I'm this, I'm that. Because your lifestyle that you're trying to live or you're faking out in your mind is going to force you to have to one day pick up that drug to maintain that earn. That's what happens. You live and you paint an illusion to the point you got to prove these facts. And guess what? Proving and pride is the two P's that will get you in a position, whether it's inside a jail or in a casket, man. We got to let it go. We got to let the trying to be cute for the females and I got all the money go. So youngin', nah, you can't be like your father. You know, he might have stood tall and kept his honor intact. But that ALPO, you get an ALPO the ability to send you away for jail forever. To sit back and laugh and joke about how they outthought you when you were the thinker, when you were the breadwinner. You was the one that had all the honor. But yet you let this rat fool and trick you in a thing they call a game. I read a comment where a person said, oh no, ALPO was just outsmarted everybody. No, he outratted people. He turned into an individual that thought he was in a race, but he was racing by himself to tell. And he still didn't do a great job. He gave up so much, got so many people away, only to do 30 years when they gave that white man, Sammy the Bull, 3. Racism is within the ratting field also, you know? So today, I just wanted to, let everybody know that when we speak of rats from now on, we don't call them rats. We call them ALPOs. So he should be the #1 name that come out of your mouth when you're speaking of a rat. We can't give his body isn't there anymore. His mind, whoever he used to be, whoever he was prior to, because he wasn't a man of honor prior to him becoming a rat. I believe he always had the rat in him. So actually him being a rodent could be listed in the dictionary. Rodent, the rat, ALPO. Rodent, the rat, Sammy the Bull of the white people. Rodents, Tekashi 6ix9ine, the rat of the Mexicans. Huh? AZ Fagion, the rat of the brothers. Ain't that something you might give us a bad honor? And matter of fact, ALPO, the rat of the Puerto Ricans. He's the head of the rat of the Puerto Ricans. They don't honor him. Puerto Ricans don't honor him. No nationality honors ALPO. No nationality honors a real rat. I'm talking about the strength of the nationalities, not the weaknesses. We all form like Rotron when we got strength, but it's when it's those that don't have no strength. Oh, it ain't called racism. It's called separation of dishonor. Honor versus dishonor. We gonna win. You know why? Because we ain't going to be a part of nothing y'all got going on no more. Ever. We don't even want to speak to y'all. When y'all look, y'all better do what y'all been doing. Tucking your head and tucking your tails. Do that. Because there's no love over here. There is no honor over here. There is nothing for you guys. There is no reward for a rat but their hole. Go in it, hide, and stay there. And guess what? I'm snatching honor all winter, all summer, forever. And when my children grow up, my daughter, who's going to be going to law school, who's going to be this great lawyer, she's going to be snatching honor. Defensively, she's going to be executing allowing them to know, the Supreme Court, that you cannot give people the ability that have done the same crime as an individual that you're giving life and say, oh, because you gave up that individual and you told on things of that individual, I give you 3 years. Or even give you a day period. Where's the honor in that? Youngins, we growing up to understand what the king gonna tell y'all. That if you're going in the right direction, stay in that direction. Don't bust a Yui and go in that negative direction and throw your life away. If you already doing the right thing, why want to be a fake gangster? That's all it is. It ain't no more honorable men that had a goal of getting money and getting out of it. It's not that anymore. People living for the moment. I'm King Earner from the Honor Your Life campaign. That rat ALPO and anybody that associates with him gets a King Earner live and direct. You can't give and snatch honor from a person who never had it.